Ciao YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I'm actually nearly ready to head out. This is my outfit. So I'm nearly 10k in. It's lovely. I'm running towards Barnes Bridge. I think that's what it is. Never tried this trail. I went walking with a friend of mine, but never running. Done, finished. I did 19k, and you will say, if you did 19k, you might as well do the half marathon. Well, the point is to not increase mileage too quickly. And actually, to be honest, I could have run faster, but for 2k less, probably my time would have been better. So maybe my plan would be to scale down on mileage and feel really comfortable on 15k and then building my mileage up again from there. So probably next week is gonna be the last long run, and then I'm gonna apply this technique. So my stupid watch turned off at 18k. So I'm not really sure how long I ran because I was coming back from a route that I do usually. I'm pretty sure I did 21k, at least that's what I calculated before leaving. But it's just really annoying because when you finish a run, you want to see the number, being like, yes, today I did this distance, I had this pace, and I didn't have any of that. And that made me think, you know, how people were running before. You know, we had watches, we had AirPods to listen to music with. But regardless, it was a really good run. Tough mentally, but really good run. So now I'm just gonna take a long bath to relax, and then I'm gonna go to the bike shop. Good morning, it's Sunday morning. It's actually quite early, 6 a.m. I don't know why I woke up so early. I think because I know that I have to do some work, and so just my mind was racing in bed. So I just woken up and I couldn't resist from making a brownie. Now I'm just gonna put it in the oven. Hello, so I just came back from my double session. I did a CrossFit class and then I went to the gym to do some squats and some upper body work. I don't usually do a double session on Sunday, but today I was feeling like it, or better, last night I was feeling like doing CrossFit today because I like the workout that was on today. So I booked myself in, and I deeply regretted it today when I had to wake up. But in the end, it was okay because the classes are only like 30, max 35 minutes long. Yes, they're high intensity, but it was actually good. It woke me up, and of course I kept shorter my gym session because I had already done a serious workout before, so I just kept my gym session shorter, did what I needed to do in and out in like an hour and 15, considering a warm-up and cool down, so pretty good. Now I am starving, like I'm shaking. So I'm just gonna take advantage of all the bread that I made yesterday, and I'm gonna have that. Then unfortunately I will have to work because that's just how life is at the moment. Also, this is why I don't show what I eat, because I had a soup, and apart from the fact that I devoured it in like 20 seconds, and while it was cooking, I just had like some hummus with like the bread here. So it's not the most aesthetic lunch to show you. Anyway, I just wanted to conclude this video explaining what I'm up to now and why I'm training the way I'm training. So since I had my wrist injury, my way of training has changed. So because of my wrist injury, of course, I had to take a step back from my training, which meant stop doing like a lower upper body split, CrossFit on the side, and I had to go, well, first at some point I had to stop training completely to allow the wrist to heal. And then slowly I started back with like full body workouts, going for longer runs, doing like taking more seriously my spin sessions, etc. So just gradually, basically my goals have changed. And so this year I have much more like endurance focused goal. My goals have always been like quite aesthetic based, while this year I have more like performance-based goals. I signed up for October 2022 London Marathon, and I'm doing a cycling race with my dad in July. So I have enough time in between the races to prepare properly for one and then the other. That brings how I'm training now. So I want to be able to run. I want to increase the mileage gradually so that I don't get injured. And equally, I want to build a good endurance on the bike. So how am I training? At the moment, I'm doing 2 spin sessions, 2 runs, 3 runs, and 2 gym days, and of course 1 rest day. I can say the past week has been the perfect week, and so I'm just gonna go over what I did. So I start off with Monday, which is a rest day. Monday is a rest day for me because actually I focus the longest training sessions on the weekend since I don't have work, and so I start off the week with a rest day, which is actually also like, it just allows me to only focus on work, going into work a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more rested, like knowing that I will have the whole day work isn't the only focus. Then I go into Tuesday. Tuesday I do a spin session, which is usually like, it's still like it always involves like some sprints, some power, more like cadence workout sort of stuff. Then I go into Wednesday, and Wednesday is a mix between weights and running. It's my deadlift day, and I also add some accessory work for upper body, and then I finish off with sprints on the treadmill. And the whole session usually takes me an hour and a half. Then Thursday, again, it's a spin session, and usually like a bit more of a longer one. Then we go into Friday. Friday, I like to do a CrossFit based class, so it's more like, it's actually like dumbbell based, so it's more high rep, more high intensity, and is no longer than 35-40 minutes max. Saturday, I usually do my longer runs. I'm trying to get my body comfortable with longer distances. What does it mean? If my body has always been comfortable doing like 8-10K, now I want to get ready for the marathon, even if this is so far away, but still like getting my body prepared to do longer distances. In doing so, I have to be very careful because I'm very injury prone when it comes to running, which is why this year I'm working with an osteopath, and working with him has been life-changing. Every time that I got injured running, it is because I've always done a little bit more that my body simply could not take. And then to finish off Sunday, I have just a gym-based training session, but it is still like a full body session. It is a squat day, so I usually start with some accessory work for abductors, waking up my glutes. I focus on squat, usually heavy squats, some more single leg accessory work, some upper body, and then I'm done. The past week, of course, I've managed to fit in all my training sessions in the order that I wanted, and it just requires a little bit more of organization that working from home is just easier from this point of view. In saying that I have different goals this year, I can also say that my mindset has changed in the sense of, okay, my goals are different this year. I cannot pretend to keep doing the same things that I was doing last year and pretending to prepare for a cycling race and run a marathon. Of course, my body's gonna change, my strength is gonna change. Like I'm not able to deadlift 100 kg like I was able to a few months ago. 60 kilo squat feel really heavy, and to be honest, it's okay. Like, it's a compromise, right? And also it's a phase. While it's still important to keep on your strength training, you cannot expect to have the same results as when you were only focusing on strength training. Of course, you gotta give something away. And while before I was prioritizing my leg day over a run, now I'm prioritizing a run over a leg day. And that's why I go for my longer run on Saturday, where my legs are okay. Yes, I did all my training throughout the week, but my legs are okay. Like, I'm able to run. While on a Sunday, even if I'm a little bit tired from my run on Saturday, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna do the best as I can in the gym, and if I have to keep it shorter or lighter or do one less set because I'm tired, because I feel like I cannot give anymore, then it's okay, because my main goal was the long run on a Saturday, not the gym session on the Sunday, even if strength training is important and you should always incorporate it into your training. And that's really what I'm trying to teach myself. Like, just because you have to, adapt your training, change your training for this amount of time, it doesn't mean that it's gonna be like this forever. You can always go back to how you were before. Probably next year I wanna prepare the turf games. I don't know. But that's how I am, and that's for me. That's what fitness is for me, is to keep it varied, to keep it fun, have goals in mind, but still keep it relaxed enough to just enjoy the process, really. So please go out and take on whatever activity makes you feel good, makes you feel better about yourself, like chasing the best version of yourself, and then just complement every other field of your life and doesn't take away from it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending this time for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!